I need more than a conversation to fix to repair this situation. A million times for a big dissection. Dig it, drill it, smash it, rip it. The hands get dirty, shove it, it rains again, my lord. It's once but a day, it turns out so this thing. This will be a better place for us to live. Sister, brother, look at my heart. Believe the hammer, break the trigger. We don't need a leader, all the ones is not. We are all together, much more stronger. We will rock where we get stone. From block to bone, I bet you know. Working hard all day long. We are all together, you will be alone. Come on.
Zone Zero, where after we do another combat mission, we're gonna return back to Grace's mommy You're late.
Actually, this is my first ever.
Every Hollow Raider who gets busted claims it's their first ever gig. Is that what you thought I was going to say? I plan to mine ether crystal stalagmites here. Your job is to clear out the ethereals that sometimes get in the way.
Are you going to sell them?
Sell them, of course not. You didn't notice my uniform? Don't you think mining ether crystals with your two hands is a very meaningful activity? Back when New Eridu was first built, my colleagues and I started doing this. You see, these deposits of ether energy that have gradually built up on one drop at a time are actually the foundation of this city.
That does sound pretty meaningful.
But, while we're doing meaningful work, you have to be careful if you bump into other investigators. You probably don't have a permit yet, right?
I knew it. This is sus.
Alright, let's get to work. Let me explain if you have any questions. I have no questions.
What the hell?
Stop recommending me music. I have my song. Why are they red?
Just leave it to me! Roger.
Oh crap.
Behave? Good riddance. Thunder! This won't hurt. Preparing takedown. Thunder!
I knew you were the right person. It would have taken me who knows how long to do it all by myself.
Is there something you need assistance with?
Calm down, I still need a little more time. Look, ethereals might come from over there too.
I'm on it.
Hey, I said no rush. The ether fluctuations are more severe over there than they are here, so be careful. I'd hate to see... Stop, I can't jinx this.
I appreciate your concern.
Now go, make it quick and be safe. Human practice called bullshit.
Hey, travel suit. Keep the pace. Be gone. This won't hurt. Bye-bye. Thunder! I'm here! Let's hurry it up! Electric charge!
All done already? It's been quite some time since I've seen someone who's as good as you.
This is actually my first gig on Intronaut.
Relax, I don't care about all that. To tell you the truth, I've been working for 45 years now. Tomorrow I retire.
Wow, congratulations.
Lately, the association's hasn't given me any new missions, telling me that my job is to get ready for the retirement ceremony. But most of my old friends either perish in the hollows or can't get out of bed due to corruptions, even the old capital that we defended. A retirement ceremony without them is just for show. I don't care about the medals or honors, I just want to feel the city's foundation with my own hands one more time.
Speaking of foundation, sir,
I digress. Sorry you must find my rambling boring. We've done a lot today. There might be some ether fluctuations in this area. Let's get out of here. You are quite a dependable helper, kid. We'll meet again soon.
aren't you retiring?
Shh, having an investigator license or not doesn't really matter for getting into the hollows, does it? After all, you and me met in here, right? I'm sure that the character who's talking is not like the character you're playing as when you're choosing those dialogue options. It's probably Belle, but I like to imagine it's the character. Anyway, with that done, we need to continue Grace's story quest. We need to finish her story quest. One day after you help Grace adjust the machines, you unexpectedly see a familiar figure on 6th Street. It's Grace's competitor, Betty Brenda. What's she doing here? You need to share this news with your sibling. Huh? What's Betty doing here? Fairy, what's your goal here? I'm with Fairy on this one. Though listen in, Belle. She thinks you're Grace's apprentice anyway, so there won't be any trouble. Okay, I need to know what's happening, even if it's just for the sake of gossiping with my sibling. I can make sure the meeting point is safe. How many times do I have to repeat this? Are you Grace's apprentice? What are you doing here? One sec. Betty whispers something to the officer again and then turns around. So what brings you here? Does the Iron Witch have a message for me? I just want to say hi. You've got way better manners than your master. Fine, there's actually no better time for you to be here than now. I happen to have a message for your master. She's already lost this bid. What? I've completed my research and already submitted the results to 3 gates for review. We'll soon hold a presentation to demonstrate my results. I'm the first to hit the target. Go back and tell your master she's welcome to attend the presentation. I'll post the address on the Knock Knock business channel. Please make sure she checks it out. Our longtime rivalry is finally coming to an end. Don't let your master run away from the ending. Please tell her what I said. See you soon. Bitch. She turns around. What? Looks like nothing. Belle, you're finally back. Here, have some water, and tell me everything you know. You won't believe this. That's unexpected. Not only did Betty complete the technical research early, she's also inviting her rival to her presentation. Fairy, please don't speak like those netizens on internet? What the fuck is a what? Oh, God, I never want to read that again. And Belle, we should text Grace and tell her about it right away. Grace, are you in? I'm not here. How are you replying to me then? Quit fiddling around with those children of yours. We've got some key intel for you. Betty said she's achieved the milestone. She bragged about how she's gonna win the bid, and she's gonna put together a meeting agree with the 3 gates rep. She asked Belle to get you to attend too. This one. The address is in the Knock Knock business channel. Hang on, let me see. It's somewhat strange. What's that? The address for this meet and greet is inside a hollow. Inside a hollow? Yeah, a companion hollow off in the Lemenian Hollow. It's an old construction site. I'm guessing Betty's technical milestone has to do with a modded Guardian mech of hers. Maybe she's meeting those reps inside the hollow to give a demonstration of its firepower. Want to go to the meet and greet, Grace? It's up to you. Yeah, let's go take a look. It'll be a big loss for Belobog to miss out on this bid. Knowing your enemy isn't always the worst thing. Besides, we can check this out, and yeah, I'm ready whenever. Belle, Grace has sent the presentation location in the hall to the HDD system. I'll set off with EOS right now. I'll leave the navigation to you. It's time to put an end to it.
Nothing. I only handle. Need something? My
It's a lot of new empty character slots.
Ready for combat. Need
Funny,
some.
there used to only be 2 empty character slots, and now there's a lot. Huh. No bang boo. Well, that sucks. Following Fairy's navigation, everyone is finally brought to Betty's location. Beside her stands the modded Guardian Mark II tactical mech.
You're too slow, Iron Witch. Betty! I'm already warmed up. Introducing the new tactical mech, upgraded for CoreLogic OS. Witch Hunter Alpha. Come on, demonstrate your might to our guests. Commence offensive maneuvers at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Following orders.
What?
The mech responds in a clear human voice and instantly performs a complex array of tactical motions.
It seems similar to that mech Grace was debugging.
Oh, what's wrong, Grace? Hard to believe the personality OS you were so proud of has been replicated by someone like me. A cheaper, more productive, and easier to deploy modular personality OS! The maintenance costs are half what you pay. There are none of the whole stability or personality disorder risks you fretted about.
It's gonna be really funny when all Grace does is admire this and be like, wow, that's incredible! You're amazing! Way better than me! And Betty's like, what? No! You're not supposed to say that!
Didn't the market applaud your tech patents? They'd always say only someone who loves tech as much as Grace could achieve this. The cold and withdrawn Iron Witch, a weirdo who treats machines like people. This black magic you've been researching for so long, cracked just like that by me. Ooh.
With a roaring hum, the mech completes its tactical maneuvers before returning to Betty's side.
Task complete. I suggest switching to auto defense mode. Is that okay, Master?
Go ahead.
Its intelligence system is crude, but I like its gumption. Approximately 1/1,000th as professional as me.
Enough, Fairy. Don't add fuel to the fire. Belle, how is Grace doing?
Don't worry. I doubt it's as powerful as the machine you trained.
That voice is so lovely.
I knew it!
She gave in so easily. But somehow, I'm not surprised at all.
It responded to the voice command and executed the instructions without any redundant movements, and the steering mechanism's brake nozzle is gorgeous. It only listed one default command when recommending actions, and still so immature. I love it!
Oh, enjoying it? Why are you admiring your rival's work?
This kid looks really good.
Grace, don't put your foot in your mouth. It's your rival's mech.
Yes, I don't like it yet. You claim to have replicated Belobog Industries' patent, but I won't buy it just like that. I'll believe it when I see this kid show us a little more. Show it to me. Right here, right now. Best if you let me take it apart myself so I can see better.
This is getting weirder and weirder.
Why would I let my rival disassemble my work? But, well, you do have a point. I'll have Witch Hunter Alpha accompany you to demonstrate the difference in technological achievements. I've uploaded the coordinates of Three Gates' meeting place to Witch Hunter Alpha's memory. Enjoy its company and appreciate its skills along the way.
Really? Thanks. But this doesn't mean I concede.
I'm starting to worry she might side with the enemy.
Well, damn.
This is the meeting point Betty mentioned. I didn't expect this kind of company. Prepare for combat. Let's go.
Time to kick its fucking ass. Oh yeah. Time to go. Poor Amy. Oh, poor Amy. She's getting bullied. Love how those fucking things are just hidden inside the barrels. Like, that's fair.
Watch out! Surprise attack!
So you wanna go, do you?
The pleasure's all yours. Initial impulse.
I hope nothing happens when the 3 Gates reps arrive.
Yeah, there's a powerful enemy in the way. How will we demonstrate the power?
Alright, Witch Hunter Alpha, enable escort mode. Take out
Can't
the
wait for this
ethereals
thing
up
to
ahead
fucking
first.
explode.
Orders received. Suppressing with force.
This thing's gonna get corrupted and then we're gonna have to take it down. Oh!
No valid targets remaining.
Huh.
That was fast and so accurate.
Don't praise your rival.
Warning. Units with high
I am
ether
just
activity
getting
detected
started.
ahead. They are likely strong enemies. A direct confrontation is not suggested. Scanning for a suitable detour.
High-risk ethereal slot. Commencing annihilation.
It just sped off.
This is how that thing's gonna break. It's gonna do way too much power.
Such a powerful hit!
Punch the enemies harder next time.
Feedback saved to data table.
Warning. The area ahead contains many unfinished buildings. The path forward is blocked. Strategy modification is required. Scanning for a suitable detour.
Just gonna bust through.
Is it trying to force its way through?
Now that's surprising.
Can everybody hear me? I've decided to give you a special demonstration of the long-range firepower of Witch Hunter Alpha. The personalized operating system I built is more precise than your version, Grease. You can command it effortlessly. Witch Hunter Alpha, destroy hostile units ahead! Open fire!
Target locked. Awaiting orders. Catapult. Guided missile launched.
Huh? It missed.
No. It's still...
So you could tell.
What
right? Now, correct. It can identify the best target to strike.
You know, if it wasn't in the whole TV thing, that would not
Interesting.
look as strange as it did. Relying on Witch Hunter Alpha's superior firepower, mobility, and response speed, the group soon arrives at the location Betty has provided.
We're here. Good timing. The 3 Gates reps and public security will arrive shortly. How about it, Grace? Willing to admit defeat?
I'm willing to admit this kid is indeed a superior mech, with strong firepower, good mobility, and responsive controls. A weapon well suited for mass production. When I first encountered it a few days back, it didn't have the personality OS installed. I never expected our patent to be reverse engineered to such an extent in such little time.
I finally got to see the day that Grace admits defeat. Ho-ho!
And she's getting real annoying.
Not just yet. I have a question to ask you first.
Ask away.
It's not a question for you. It's for the kid.
What?
Grace approaches Witch Hunter Alpha, now in defense mode, and when its targeting system illuminates her, she says,
Witch Hunter Alpha, how high should the driver's seat be set?
I have neither a cockpit nor a seat. Your question does not make any sense.
What if you were to suggest a seat height? What would it be?
Nothing over 140 centimeters.
After listening to Witch Hunter Alpha responses, Grace's expression suddenly grows serious. She quickly leaves the mech, deliberately bypassing the target system's dead zone.
Seat height? What kind of question is that?
Betty, shut down Witch Hunter Alpha right now, or uninstall the Personality OS. We need to take it out of the Hollow ASAP.
What nonsense.
I have no idea how you've gotten your hands on it, but I'm certain your Personality OS is plagiarized from the data frame I've deployed in our prototype.
Oh. Hey, no need for such ugly accusations. Resorting to this all because you can't admit failure? Just because you asked a useless question, you're now accusing me of plagiarism?
140 centimeters. That was Koleda's height back then.
Huh?
The former president of Belobog Industries, Koleda's father, and my mentor, Horse. When he finalized his prototype, he calibrated a specific seat height so that his daughter could pilot it from the get-go. That height was directly embedded into the logic core. On the way here, I realized Witch Hunter Alpha's thinking patterns were similar to those of our kids. I was suspicious if you used the same data framework. The answer to this question has finally convinced me. Only our prototype, a Belobog Industries mech, could know this by default, because my sweet pea gets mad if the seat is set too high.
How you and your venomous slander? That's just a coincidence.
You know deep in your heart it's not. Listen to me, buddy. The logic core data from the prototype hasn't had comprehensive troubleshooting yet. There's still lots of corrupted data that needs stripping away. Using a copied framework means it's also contaminated with corrupted data. And we've already been inside the Hollow for over 2 hours. This kid is at risk of losing control at any second.
Why would... No way. You're lying. I won't be tricked.
Really? Still not giving up. Fine. Here's another task for Witch Hunter Alpha then. Translate this. Red, green, red, red, green.
Red? Green? Now what are you up to?
Box, bucket. Box, box, bucket.
Huh? How are you speaking in unison?
Because this is the cognitive command code I installed when I debugged my kid. Wake up, Betty. Turn off Witch Hunter Alpha right now.
You can tell it's plagiarized because she copied all the errors over too.
Warning. Hostile behavior detected. Initiating self-defense mode.
I know you're just bluffing.
Wow.
Witch Hunter Alpha, get rid of this trickster witch.
Wow.
Huh?
The mechanic.
Betty, watch out!
Hostile targets locked. Commencing pursuit.
The targeting system chases non-existent enemies, and Witch Hunter Alpha plunges into the depths of the Hollow.
Proxy, let's go after it!
All because Betty had to be a bitch.
Witch Hunter Alpha, stop!
It's lost control. After it!
It's just a simple mistake, a little hiccup.
Oh god,
That
it's
child
shooting at
is your
us.
heart and soul, right? Hurry up!
Fuck. Oh, that hurts. Ah, oh, we're actually gonna die.
What? It dodged it?
Give me that. And I'm gonna have no health for this damn fight.
Witch Hunter Alpha, enough now! Do as I say! Stop!
That fucking thing is like, get away! Don't tell me it just threw a fight at me. This is bullshit. Ew.
Stand still.
I'm gonna be taking those bullets like it's nothing.
Here we go. Perfect timing. Every effort counts.
The pleasure's all yours.
Ready?
Was that it? Did we win?
No! Why won't you?
Don't lose your head. Just get after it.
Warning. Increase in engine output detected.
Uh-oh. Run!
Very well then. You forced my hand. Now, set the explosives along its current trajectory.
That's not going to work.
Go down!
It's still moving.
Why? Why?
Gonna have to put it down by force. Turn the timer off. This video ends when this story quest is over. Which can't be long now.
Fire control system and onboard weapons have been damaged. Entering attack mode.
The target's hull has been damaged. Ether activity is steadily increasing.
That's no good. We're not doing enough damage to stop it.
Oh gosh, how could this happen?
Betty, what now? Any contingency strategies?
You're asking me?
Of course I'm asking you. You're that child's mechanic. You know it inside and out. Think about how to solve this problem.
The logic core is already corrupted. I can't command it.
Pull yourself together. Now's not the time to be pessimistic.
Careful. That mech's attacks are growing in intensity.
Are there any software vulnerabilities we can exploit? Any hardware damage? Contingency protocols? Module defects? Think! Quick!
Run.
What's that?
Run! Just run! I admit it. I plagiarized your data framework. I just built a simulation layer over the top of the base structure. I don't know how to deal with this situation. Let's run. Our weapons aren't enough to deal with it, and it will only get more dangerous as it corrupts.
So, what about your mission, then? What about the 3 Gates reps?
I'll explain things to them and let this crazy piece of metal fend for itself. And we can still call up the HIA to come take care of it.
What kind of joke is that?
Ah!
I've never heard Grace roar like that.
So scary.
And Chelsea is putting in work.
Why can't we run away? Anyone with common sense would do the same. We're facing an experimental weapon that's out of control, and our only control tool is broken. That's it. Let's leave things up to public security or the HIA. It's totally reasonable. I know what you're thinking. You just won't give up on that mech. You want to save it like it's a person, but this obsession with machinery is fanaticism. Why are you making me stay with you?
Enough with all your nonsense. Leaving problems behind for someone else to handle. You're just shirking your obligations. You're that child's mechanic. It's your responsibility to deal with it. Run away? Have you thought about how many other people would be risking their lives because you neglected your duty?
Betty's shrewd expression gradually collapses beneath the anger of Grace's rebuke. It takes her a few seconds to squeeze out a stifled cry and stifled cry and answer.
I don't know what to do.
Hand over the control panel.
Huh? What are you gonna do?
Take back control.
Take back control of the logic core while it's being corrupted by ether? How?
You said that you only built an emulated control layer, right? If the central control system and mech command are carried through the emulated control layer instead of direct authorization from the logic core, then there's still a chance.
But that'll be almost impossible unless some magic happens.
Frosty Cold Iron Witch.
Huh?
Isn't that the name you've been mocking me with? If you need some magic, don't you need a witch on your side?
You know, I gotta say that I again am loving Zenless Zone Zero because this game actually has them saying stuff like "damn it," and even in the cutscene where Belle almost got fucking ran over, if you listen closely, you can actually hear a dude say "fucking loser." Seriously, go back to the cutscene where Belle almost gets ran over. You will literally hear a dude say "fucking loser." It's not censored or anything. There is no way he says anything else but fucking loser. It's clear as day, fucking loser. Like, that is amazing. And also, the way that, as far as I know, Grace is the only character in the entire Hoyoverse series, at least in English dub, who has been able to let out an actual fucking true angry yell. She's the only one who's been able to do that, because they've kind of been subdued in all their other games.
Take on. You asked for it.
Grace is my favorite character so far, just because she is not...
Confirmed.
Well, she's my favorite character amongst all other ones in this game, but she's my favorite for the reason of not being, like, tied down by the normal Hoyoverse standard.
Entry maneuver. Confirmed.
And Chelsea's just doing an amazing job. I do hope it is actually Chelsea and it's not some other way you say her name with Chell in it. I'm gonna feel real bad if I'm fucking that up.
Yeah. Commence demolition!
Here we go. Copy that. Thunder.
Wow, that killed it instantly. What the hell? Alright, I thought I would try dodging it, but I guess I'm not good enough. Whoa, okay, you're fast.
Thunder.
Stand still.
The pleasure's all yours. Blast power test.
Its main control system's damaged. Now's the time. Betty, give me the control panel.
What? Here.
Cut autonomous order percentage. Switch permissions to G44. Ceasefire control radar module. Change power distribution to manual. Restart energy pump. Too slow.
Its logic core is out of control. We won't make it.
Is the soft reboot button in the middle of its frame?
Yeah. Wait, you want to try a manual reboot? Are you out of your mind? Isolate and disable weapons. It's done. Huh?
God damn, the smoothness of this. This is just too fucking good.
Right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, she's fine.
What?
Where did her and she lost her shoe? Of course they had to focus on that.
What a good kid. Welcome back.
Of course they did that. After a short while, PubSec forces worked together with a weapons expert from Defense Force and disposed of Witch Hunter Alpha.
Yikes! I never expected those PubSec agents to come so fast. I didn't get a chance to appreciate that kid's insulation coat as much as I would have liked. What a texture, despite all the battle damage.
Grace, you're awesome!
Looks like Grace isn't a machine maniac with the screw loose. Her wealth of professional expertise just shows in unconventional ways.
Hey, that was rude. Do you think it's easy being a corporate technician like me? Especially considering how young I am. As an apology, I'll let you give me this cute little thing to pet. I mean, research for a few days.
Here's your reward. Go on, Eos. She won't hurt you.
Eos is like, no! What have you done? Why would you do this to me? No! And we never saw Eos. He really is. As everyone calms down, the Three Gates Corp reps pass by with a crestfallen-looking young girl.
Betty. Betty Brenda!
If you want to laugh at me, be my guest. I've got nothing to say.
Great job constructing that emulated control layer.
Huh?
The voice print conversion command was so good I almost got fooled. Even though the incomplete data framework caused lots of operational errors and low efficiency, there's still lots of room for improvement. If you're interested in Personality OS research, I can give you some sample data from our prototype. Of course, you'll have to wait until your suspension is over and you've regained your mechanics license.
I lost. Completely, thoroughly. Good luck with your technical collaboration, Grace Howard.
The young mechanic follows the marching units out of the hollow once more, and for just a second, her back seems to be just a little bit straighter.
You're still willing to give her sample data?
Proxy, have you heard of horsepower as a unit of measurement? It indicates how many horses would be required for an equivalent output of force. Industrial machinery usually has a horsepower of several hundred or several thousand. Don't you think this is a real boon for horses? Because these machines end up saving hundreds of them from the pain of manual labor. People are just the same. An industrial machine can save dozens of engineer teams from hollow-related danger, and a tactical mech can save several combat squads from having to face ethereals. And me? Actually, I can't say that I simply love machinery. All I'm infatuated with is the prospect of saving humans from getting ruined inside the hollows, and sparing their families all the suffering and grief. I may have destroyed many times the machines that my peers, indirectly or otherwise, have. So that's really why I'm a witch, you know? Even if it makes me cry out in sorrow, I still have to send these kids out there to face fatal threats. But if there were more witches like me in New Eridu's future, just a few more people willing to care for these machines and shed tears for their sacrifices, well, maybe these kids would be more willing to forgive us for what we expect of them.
Grace takes the heavy machine base back with her for checkup and repairs. Now we finally wrapped up Grace's commission, I should take Eos back to the shop and take a break. Eos is like, I will never talk to you again for what you've done! The commission is completed successfully. You've done great, Belle. You too. We don't often get to see such a cool side of Grace. Turns out Frosty Cold Iron Witch isn't a degrading nickname, but an honorable title. Also, no one gets injured in the end, so that's a relief. Indeed. Belle, I'm curious about what you think. Should tools just be tools? Can we get attached to them? We are nice to them so that it'll be easier for us to give up on them later. Does that make us kind or heartless? I agree with Grace. Really? I kinda had a hunch you would think the same. Anyway, this commission has finally come to an end. Let's get some rest and get back to our routine. I love that story quest. I think that one's my favorite. Yeah, I think that one's my favorite. And now the next one, of course, will be Koeda, which will have more Grace. Can't wait for that. But now it is time for me to end the episode off and to go and edit all the videos that I did today, and then tomorrow I will probably... I think tomorrow I should come back and do more recording, unless I go into Honkai Star Rail to do whatever events are in there, grind out, gems and stuff, because if it's possible, I would definitely like to get as my last character in Honkai Star Rail until I return to the game full-time, which won't really be full-time, because I'll have a full-time job by then, is to have a lolly who can throw a sword at somebody. A giant, massive sword. Just like how in Genshin Impact, I at least got the Fontaine Archon and Navia. And because, why not? I want to have my Umbrella Gun Girl and also have the Water Archon. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. See you in the next one. Well, now, what's this? I had bro, I'm at 80. I think I just got an S rank on the normal banner last time. Didn't I? What the hell? It's gonna be another fucking engine, or it's gonna be the furry, or it's gonna be I would love for this to be Grace. But then it's gonna kind of annoy me, because I just leveled up Ellen all the way. I hate this game, bro. I hate this fucking game, dude. Oh, I hate this game. I'm actually so mad right now. I just leveled up a fucking basic-ass engine to level 40 for Ellen to use because I didn't think she was going to be getting anything for a while. And then look at this. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking... Oh...